Alright, we're back with more Operation Snake Heater. I need to fight the pain. I think I got the strategy down. Got some nice intel from a friend. I think we've got a good way of taking care of this guy this time. I think we should be pretty good to go here. I don't know if I'll be able to do it first try, but that's the hope, I suppose. I really should have loaded into the game before I did this. Love these unskippable title screen logos. Those are fun. And my main problem last time is kind of that I was not really able to get rid of his B shield fast enough. But I did do some offline practice runs, and I think I've got a good strategy down.
Go, my brothers!
Yeah, see, as you can tell, it's not perfect, but we'll get there. The other problem is that his head hitbox is, like, minuscule. I missed.
Grenade!
That wasn't ideal. I don't know how I missed that shot earlier. I was like dead onto his face, but whatever.
Hey! Grenade! Hey! Up, my brothers!
See, we've got some sauce.
You to taste some real pain!
Back at it again, indeed. We got a little more sauce this time. That's the B bottle again. God, I hate that one. You were right about that hitbox for his face. Oh my god, it's tiny. No sweat there. Yeah, I did a couple practice runs. I beat him once. See, look at that. Oh my god.
Your bullets won't work! My hornet! You to taste some real pain!
Oh, this is so helpful. That move is so...
Grenade!
That was a headshot.
Your bullets won't work! My hornet!
Yeah, Steel, I think you're right, man. Like, after that practice, I'm gonna look like I'm cheating now. I don't have it perfect.
You can taste some real pain!
Oh, lovely, the unavoidable pain. I don't know, I don't want to be too,
Tommy gun!
I don't want to be too, arrogant, but I might be able to do him first try here. That would be lovely if it is. Come on. Really? Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, it's like if you don't land a headshot, you do like 0 damage with the tranq pistol. It's insane. The real problem is going to be those bullet bees. I remember I'd heard that they'll just the first time he summons them, they just won't do anything. Like they'll go after you, but they won't actually hit you. But then a couple of times when I've started the fight, the second phase, they hit me just fine. So I think I'm just gonna dive here to be safe, because I don't want to take that damage. Unless, of course, he just doesn't use them. Yep, okay. See, there we go. I didn't want to risk it. That's pretty. Just get the camera don't hit me. No, but that's fine. I can take that. That's not a ton of damage. Really, bro? Come on. And the bullet bees come out, go in first person, and don't let go until they go away and get punched. Is that for the first time, or is that like every time? You're saying to go into first person every time they show up? Because I know that there was some way to iframe them or something like that. Although I guess if I screw this up, I'll have that knowledge next time. Every time, okay. So then you said go into first person and just... Oh shit. Nope, no it's not. This game sucks. The grenade lands like right next to me and I never take damage from it. That might hurt. Damn it! Dude, that does so much damage. Well, they don't call it extreme for nothing, do they? I don't remember. And I forgot to grab the life medicine. I should probably go get that. Hopefully I won't really need it a whole lot, but whatever. Yeah, I really don't like using life med if I don't have to. Of course, it's really rare. Just missed me. Use the frame advantage when diving in the water and climb the rocks to avoid damage. I see. Yeah, so you are invincible during the climb up animation on the rocks then. That's interesting. Because that's happened to me a couple of times where I've done that. I've iframed it somehow. In your video that you showed me, you had Hornet Stripe, and I was doing it last night, and I was frustrated because I'm like, of course you can do the whole fight in under a minute if you have Hornet Stripe, because they'll just not attack you. Half of this fight is B-based, so it's like... Take this! I don't know. Oh no, whatever will I do? shots there. I've almost got him though.
Take this!
That was a bit pointless, but whatever.
Grenade!
It's in the water, I'm fine.
Grenade!
You're doing much better than last time, that's for sure.
I
Oh,
hornet
look at that.
you.
That was perfect.
Hey!
Oh, I've almost got him. This is it.
Go for!
So if I
Get
just...
him!
No way!
Grenade! Ah!
Ah, first try, baby. It didn't give you an advantage. I thought the Hornet stripe stopped bees from attacking you or something or other. I love this guy's voice actor, by the way.
The pain!
Like, he's such a goofy character.
The pain!
The voice actor is really good.
The pain!
See, and this is the thing that's so funny to me, right? Is that, in theory, Naked Snake, this is his first... He didn't have time to do damage, I see. The thing that's funny to me is that, in theory, this is the first time that Naked Snake ever interacts with, like, the Cobra unit, right? And the first time he does, he runs into this guy who uses bees as an attack. Like, and you know, this kind of supernatural stuff is not something that he was ever accustomed to, or anything like that. So you have to wonder, like, what was he thinking? Like, I just love how... Oh, nice, another one. I can just imagine that, like, during this fight, he was like, oh, that's... He looks so nonchalant, but, like, realistically, everybody else in this situation would be confused as hell. Anybody who wasn't, you know, privy to what was going on would have been, like, just so incredibly confused. I know I'd be. If I was just getting attacked by a guy who could throw bees at me. Like, that's crazy. Now here's a good question. Is there any way to go up that area there and attack him during the fight? I don't really want to, you know, reset the boss fight, because that would be stupid, and try again. There's no way to go up there. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, because if you're able to go up there and, like, melee him, that would be pretty dumb. That... I beat him so fast I never even had to eat. Oh man. I got a bunch of stuff that's spoiled. Might as well eat these cobras now. Although I guess I did leave the game overnight, and the food spoils during real time. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these. Yeah, whatever. These don't hit back. I guess not. Okay. I feel like the rest of this stream is going to be harder than that, though. Like, me personally, the pain is pretty... I feel like he's a pretty easy boss. But this section after the pain has always been kind of annoying, in my opinion. Let's see. There's mangoes. I know there's like an ammo supply thingy up here. Mine detector. That's where you get that one. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, well, I got one of these during the Virtuous mission, but they don't carry over, of course. So then we've got trapped area. No problemo. Yeah, glow caps recharge the battery. I did know that. There we go. And then, is it just me? Or does your, like, ammo capacity, like, does it decrease if you're on higher difficulties? Because, because I feel like I remember in other playthroughs I've been able to just have like 10 bullets at a time, or maybe it increases as you play, I don't know. Okay, good to know. Need another suppressor for that. Well, do I? Well, kind of, but not really. Oh. Wait, what? What? That's so weird. So is it... Oh, so you have to spam it then. Okay. I thought that was a pressure sensitive thing. Where if you, like, just tapped the square button, it would do that flurry of hits. But if I... Okay, that's so interesting. Higher difficulty, lower ammo. Instant kill. You talking about the knife? So if I do the you know, if I do that attack, then it's like an instant kill. Interesting. Well, good to know, but I'll never utilize it, at least not right now. Because that's not why we're... That's not the plan here. That's interesting. I thought that that was like a pressure-sensitive thing, but I guess not. Because I know that there's certain... I know that I don't think I'm able to drag people when I get them in a CQC hold, because I'm emulating this on an Xbox controller. I'm using an Xbox controller, and that does not have pressure-sensitive buttons, at least not to my knowledge. I don't think there's a way to map it either. Now, let's see. Should we... The stab is a one-hit kill. Okay, so the big... I see. Fair enough. Should I get the croc cap for this? I feel like I kind of should. Might as well, I mean. Unequip that. Oh, it was a PS2 controller. That's right, yeah. Did I say PS3? I meant PS2. Although, I am playing the HD version, though. I should save here, because this might...
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
This might be a bit of a... bit annoying to get through. This section's not usually that bad, at least in my opinion, but I don't really know. Can't be too careful when you're trying not to get spotted.
Snake?
One of these days I'll go through and I'll listen to all those codec calls, but for now I just don't care. Eh. Is it even worth it to, like, go after this guy? I just gotta make sure I surface when they don't see me. Yeah, and here I thought this section was gonna be difficult. Oh shit. If I crouch, I'm fine, right? I should get the raindrop camo on. Splitter? No, that's not what I want. Wait, raindrop isn't as effective here? Effective in the rain. Oh. Okay, well. urban environment. That's really odd. Controller layout on PS3 is the same as MGS2 for Xbox on PS5. Okay. I'll go woodland. Although I think I am going to be entering buildings soon. So I should probably keep that in mind. Isn't there loot along these branches? Tiger stripe uniform, brown face paint. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, it's literally right there. Shit. Hilarious. I shouldn't have done that. I should have like put the cap back on before I went for that. It happens. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I was using the tiger stripe already, so I don't really know why I switched, but it doesn't really matter. I thought that raindrop camo was effective, like, in water, too, right? Wasn't there... Did I miss a camo? Is there, like, a water camo that I didn't grab? I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I mean, the boss camos are the ones that are really good. I can't wait to fight the end. I'm not going to kill him early. Well, firstly, because I can't. I could if I wanted to, like, wound him, but I also don't want to do that because I have to do a stamina kill, and that wouldn't make a difference using the, it wouldn't make a difference. Only in the rain. It's useful when running in the rain, fighting the end. I gotcha. Let's see. Crocodile cap. So I do have that equipped. Oh, okay. Everything that I needed but the camo. That wasn't needed. Tiger stripe. It's just like a little difficult to tell where the loot is in this area because I know that there is loot. Should be around here. Shaft grenade, awful. Can I just like... Oh, I can't crouch walk, damn it. Tragedy upon tragedy. Is there anything else that I missed already? Damn it, Snake. I just need you to crouch and watch. You're making me want to take a break from MGS2 and go back to MGS3. Well, this is my favorite MGS game to replay. I shall admit. I don't think I missed anything. I think I'm good. This is the supply area, right? Should be able to grab some suppressors here. I just want to crouch, dude. Come on. That's stupid. What do you even use chaff grenades for? I feel like those are kind of pointless because you only use those to disrupt radio communications, and if you never get spotted, they never call for reinforcements. So I don't think that there's really a point in me picking those up. Unless, of course, they have another use that I'm not aware of, because I'd never use chaff grenades in this game. Yeah, this is the frustrating part of that, the west area, is you need to... They are pointless. They will make those flying vehicles jam, but not at the end when you're being chased by... They shouldn't exist. Fair enough. I'm so, like, I'm such a loot goblin that I'm always so nervous that I'm missing a, some kind of item or something that I could use. I know that there's like an SVDU, or like a sniper rifle, I mean, or SVD. I made it past the pain. I did. It was actually really easy this time. I did it in one try. I'm very proud of myself. Yeah, but I am right though. They do disrupt radio communications, right? Like if you get spotted and they call for reinforcements, it'll like disrupt that, and then you won't. I don't know. I thought that that's what they did. Maybe that was just what I assumed. Just go right past it. Doesn't really matter to me. Yeah. Okay. See, that's kind of what I figured. Not as much as I hate the Fury. Yeah, the Fury is a really, really annoying boss. Yeah, nobody likes the Fury. I am going to sit here. Are they gonna like... I don't think I'm close enough. Yeah, because that's what I wanted. Oh, man. I just need a good area where I can set up a shot. Oh, hey, a suppressor for the gun that I don't use. I'm a crocodile. What are you talking about? If I get too close, they'll probably see through it, won't they? Oh my god. Oh. That would make sense. A crocodile with a gun would be very suspicious. Yep, okay. Okay, this might be a bit of a good spot. 1, 2, 3. Let me just put that on to be safe. Is there 4 people here, or are there 3? I don't really remember.
What's wrong?
Damn it. Of course he runs away.
This is HQ.
Should be 3, okay. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't help me because he still get reinforcements in there.
What's going on out there?
They're gonna come from that doorway, though, right? If they do show up at all. I know that you can drown the guards and it won't count as a kill, but I'm gonna be a bit more principled and not do that, because I feel like, you know... Oh, hey, look, the useless item. So they just don't care. Somebody calls HQ and they're freaking out, and then they're just like, oh, it doesn't matter. So did I get all of the items? Yeah, like, yes, I could kill them if I wanted to, and it wouldn't actually count as a kill, but like I said, that defeats the purpose. Like, it betrays the, the idea of the run. I'm nothing if not principled. So then this is just a supply area. Yeah, okay, there's nothing here. Let's see, there's the sniper. Okay, so I did grab it. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I would find it. I wasn't sure if I knew where it was, but now I do. I wonder if there might be more guards in the other area. I don't know. I stream Peace Walker? Maybe. See, and this is the thing. I feel like a hypocrite because I always like, oh shit. I always talk about how much I love Peace Walker, and I do love it. It's a great game, but I really don't like playing it anymore. Hate to say it. In my opinion, I don't know. It's, in my opinion, not paced very well. Like, the story is great. I think that the story is even better than 3. However, I don't really love to play it, so. 1911, suppressor towards the back gate in the water. I think I already grabbed it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know I did. But thank you for the reminder. I'm sure I grabbed that. If my PS3 was still working, I would be playing it every day. Yeah, Peace Walker is a great, great game. I love it a lot, but I don't really like to replay it, unfortunately. That's just me. I should just still swim through here. This is where there's the end. This is the warehouse, right? Yep. Nope, night vision is not really the move there. Just gonna let him go. I don't care about the end. Is there a way for me to knock out that guard so that the end, like, doesn't... I gotta be careful here. I don't know if there's any guards that I missed. There might be. I think I should be good. Oh, hey, look, Carroton. I thought that there... Oh, see, look, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I think this should be the last one. And man, they wake up so fast on extreme. It's actually crazy. I want to say it's maybe like 45 seconds of downtime for them. I don't know. It's really full. You gotta get close, but shooting the barrels is always the tactic. Oh, to kill him, yeah. To kill the end if I wanted to. Or that is what you're saying. Glad the online is working for Peace Walker, yeah. This guy's gonna wake up. Yeah, the density of the, No, not him, the soldiers, but it doesn't count as a kill. Oh, shooting the barrels as in, like, to distract them or to kill them. So shooting the barrels doesn't count as a kill, even if they explode. That's interesting. Did not know that. Be really careful here, because if I waste too much time, they're gonna wake do have to... I should just take off the suppressor if I'm gonna do that, but I'd rather not, actually. Yes, I am wasting suppressor durability, but what are you gonna do? It's not really a big deal. I think there should be... I was just entering the warehouse. The barrel kills the soldiers. It doesn't count as a kill by... Oh, that's okay. Good to know. I don't think I will be utilizing that just because, you know... Like I said, I'm gonna be a... I am basing it more on the principle of no kills. Come play FOBs, no. Nah, I don't think I will. Let's see, splitter, get that on there. Pain's camo. The zombie camo, that'd be kind of funny. You're wearing tiger. You're wearing desert tiger. I have infinite suppress. Wait, what? I do? Wait, since when did desert tiger give you infinite suppressor? Oh, what? I thought that was just a normal camo uniform. No way. Oh, damn, you learn something new every day. Okay. Might as well stockpile them just to be safe, you know what I mean?
What's wrong?
Is that all of them? I don't think, nope. I always like to assume. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Let me save here. No way. Just which?
Do you want to
and
save?
now Tacit's telling me that splitter gives you infinite suppressor. Okay, DPM regenerate health quicker. Yeah, I did say that I'm gonna be moving to college in the fall. So I had initially planned to just kind of quit FOBs then because I'm not taking my PC to college because that's
Snake?
expensive and also risky because I don't want to get it, you know, broken or something. And then DPM. Okay, that's really interesting. I did not know, like, any of that. I don't think... Cardboard box. Okay. Oh, shit. Are they behind me? No, I'm good. I'm just gonna kind of sit here, honestly. I have shields now. That's excellent.
What's wrong?
Oh, Lord.
Huh? The enemy's here. What's wrong?
I have an idea. This is not gonna work at all.
Huh?
It's just a box, bro. Damn it. See? Just a box.
Huh?
I know that there's a way to...
Where's up?
Okay, well, yeah, that was never gonna work. Yeah, I know that there's a way, it's like, if you unequip the box and then CQC really quick, they won't see you, but, that wouldn't work because there's two of them and they have shields, so, whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, so DPM, regenerate health quicker, Flectarn, infinite battery, Desert Tiger, infinite suppressor. Wow. And then does Splitter give infinite suppressor as well, or... I don't think it does because my suppressor broke and I was using Splitter. 2 on the ground floor, 1 on the second floor. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Splitter isn't special. That's kind of what I figured. Is Desert Tiger one that you get from completing the game? Because I know what, like, Lectarn and Ozcam you get from completing the game. But I'm not sure. I don't really remember. Damn, Infinite Suppressor is actually so nice. And I mean, I know the... See, this is so stupid. On my second full playthrough of the game, I used the Infinity Face Paint, and that gives you an Infinite Suppressor as well. However, if I just knew I had the camo... Oh, I'm the best. What I should really... No, that's kind of dumb. I know holdups are really good for getting people out of your hair, but... What was that? Desert. Okay. Just gotta hustle. Ignore all of these guys. Just gotta get to the second floor, get that suppressor. That I guess I don't really need right now, but I still want it. I'd rather stockpile stuff that I don't need right now that I might need eventually. Because, like, you know, look at... Oh, and I think I did select MGS3 before I started, so that might be it. In fact, oh, and yep, I definitely meant to dispose of that. Oh, well, that sucks. Whatever. Okay. Noodles, mouse trap. I think my second full playthrough, I got the Tsuchinoko rank, which was kind of nice. Not really difficult. Of course it wasn't difficult. I think I got everything. I need to get out of here before these guys start to wake up. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Green for infinite grip, brown for infinite O2. Okay, I gotta pause really quick. I did not know any of this shit. Green for infinite grip? Oh, man. So that's I was going through the river earlier and I was like, "Oh man, I can breathe for so long. That's so nice." And I didn't think anything of it. Okay. Granny Gorky. I love this place. Sort of, not really. I mean, with the thermal goggles, it's like obscenely easy to get through it. But yeah, you just gotta make sure you don't run into anything. Anything dangerous. Can I climb up there? No, I have to go around the side, I think. See, I call BS on nobody ever reads a camo description because it doesn't tell you. Trees, grass, soil. It doesn't say anything about any special effects. Although, wait, is that in the manual? If it's in the manual, then okay, fair enough. I want to get that snake over there. I don't know what other items are around here. I don't think that there's anything particularly worthwhile. I can... Okay, well, whatever. Thank you. I don't really recall a ton of useful stuff being in the... Ooh, bunny. Kill it. Nah, I'm gonna let it live. I like cute things. Bird. That's a trap there. That's a mushroom. This is mud. Put on Soviet Union for infinite communism. This tree has ivy on it. That means I should climb it. Maybe. Okay, never mind. There wasn't really anything worthwhile up here. Suppose I could grab this root. I want to drop down. Okay, great, whatever. I want to get that snake over there. And the mushroom. Oh wait, my food is full. I'm so stupid. That's not a snake. And now I'm just wasting time. Okay, okay. No more digging around. This direction. Yes. Okay. Let us continue. Am I crazy, or did the description for Tiger Stripe disappear? It doesn't say anything about a suppressor anymore. That's weird. Maybe I have to just like... Oh, it was Desert... Was it Desert Tiger? No, it wasn't. It was Tiger Stripe. Oh, wait, what? I'm tweaking. So it was Desert Tiger. Weird. Doubles the natural life recovery rate. That'll be useful after boss fights. Sorry, bro. I'm Gen Z. My attention span is like 25 seconds. That's a horrible excuse. Anyway, white background. See, I'm doing my due diligence. I'm going through and reading everything now. Wearing it drops any damage to 2/3. What? Average player, how's it going? This is the wearing it removes any handshaking. That would make a lot of sense if it was Ocelot's gun. Okay, so Desert Tiger. I'm actually not gonna use that right now. I'm gonna go into the lab in a minute. I'm gonna need the scientist uniform, aren't I? But first, gives an excuse to be a complete ass. No, we have to hold ourselves accountable. Brandon Gorky. I just gotta be careful and make sure I grab the SIG gas spray and whatnot. All those sort of things. So there's the dog, and there's other guards down there. I shall ignore them for the time being. Out of the way, Snake. The real Snake is here. Should be able to just... I'm gonna wait to knock those guys out, actually. Go here. There's a face paint here, the Kabuki face paint, I think. Or is it Oyama? Oh wait, no, that just goes inside. Never mind. Son of a bitch. I forgot where I last saved from. Doesn't really matter that much, I think. It's not that far. It's not a big deal. This CQC is so annoying because I keep trying to have to hold down on the button and then do the. Yeah, no, I definitely saved after the pain. I'm sure I did. I think it might be the warehouse or maybe even the something like that. I'm not sure. No, it was inside the warehouse, so I think I'm good. It won't be that far. Yeah, but the thing is like since I can't do pressure sensitive controls, if I hold down on the B button too hard, or I guess it would be the circle button on PlayStation, if I hold that down for too long, then I kill the guy, and if I kill the guy, I have to start over. Um, so it's just difficult, and I'm just trying to interrogate, and then I want to do a hold up because that'll put him down for forever without killing him, which is good. So I think it should be inside the warehouse, which is not hard to get past, and then it's into the Granny Gorky Forest, and then it's into the exterior, which is not a problem. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I know that it's pressure sensitive. I know you hold it halfway, but I don't think I can do that because, like I said, I use an Xbox controller, which does not have pressure sensitive controls, and this is an Xbox One controller, which is somewhat the same, you know, in terms of
What's wrong?
can use a PS2 controller with PC controllers, but I have some. Yeah, I would use a PS2 controller, but that's I understand that, oh, you know, it's I guess more accurate and canonical and whatnot, but I'm just fine with what I've got, and for the most part I don't even really need to worry a whole lot about the holding people in CQC. I just prefer to knock them out. And I recently discovered that I don't actually need to worry about I don't actually need to worry a whole lot about the I thought that holding interrogation and doing a hold up, I thought that interrogation was something that you needed pressure sensitivity for, but it wasn't, and I didn't realize that. I heard pressure sensitive controls when I watched a video about MGS3, and then I was like, oh man, I can't do that, that sucks. But I did not recall, I didn't realize that some of those controls don't actually need to, you don't need pressure sensitivity for that. You can just use normal this, that, and the other for it. This is gonna taste bad. Never mind. I think the rats don't taste very good. I can do this. I can get this guy taken care of. I just gotta wait until, cause he's not gonna turn around until he wakes up. I'm just gonna wait for him to. Come on, bro. Can I wake this guy up? Maybe it's only if they're knocked down.
What's wrong? Speak.
No! Oh, damn it. See, that's the problem. Okay, I let go of L3 too quick there. Whoops. Okay. Damn it. Oh. I hate to say it, but the CQC was better in MGS5. At least it told you, it gave you those button prompts when you held somebody, you know? I think the pressure sensitivity was kind of a stupid idea, in my opinion, but That's just me. Do the pressure sensitive controls work with like a PS5 controller still? That's something that I wonder.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night.
Oh, yeah, by the way, fun fun little tidbit. My first stream, it was phenomenal back then. I know that's why the PS5 controller using the Xbox controllers from MGS2. I mean, and that's what I'm saying is like since I'm using a controller that wasn't, made for this game, it's like, you know, I can't, my perspective is a bit different. My perspective is a bit skewed, I suppose, because I want to be able to do all the stuff, but I guess it is a bit of a And I will say, like, that's kind of my only gripe with the controls in this game. Okay, I kind of take that back. My only gripe with the controls in this game is pressure sensitivity and the views that you have with shotguns and snipers. Like, not being able to, like, freely control those. Hate that. I think that's something that we could agree on, is that not being able to move with certain weapons is really annoying. I think that's more of a hardware limitation thing than anything else. I could be wrong on that, but okay, in the future, this is why I just don't really, I like CQC in this game, but I kind of suck at it. Because, like I said, my controller is not designed for this game. Which, yes, is my fault, but I don't particularly... It's not that I don't care, it's just that... And I've always been better with Xbox anyway. Like, I just like the layout of it more. That's why the PS5 controller using the Xbox controls from MGS2. So wait, I'm a little confused when you say that. You're saying that the controls that are used for the... I miss a PS2 controller. It was a lot better to aim with square, gently releasing it to lower aim. On PS5, you have to use left analog. Wait, you could use the button to aim? As in, like... Wait, that's crazy.
Speak.
Do it.
That's really annoying. I wonder if, like, if you knock them out and then wake them up again, if they'll, like, they'll auto alert or something like that. Whatever. It's not a big deal. I've only progressed, like, one area from here. It's a lot better to aim with square, gently releasing it to lower aim on PS5. You have to use the left analog. Yeah, see, I did not grow up during the PlayStation 2 era, so when MGS2 Substance came out, it was for Xbox at first. It did so bad it got remade for PS2 and PC, adding skateboarding in the PS2 version. The controller layout for that Xbox version is the same as I see. So they took the controller layout from the Xbox MGS2 Substance and made that the standard PS5 controls. I see. So why did it do bad on Xbox? Was it just because nobody wanted to play it, or did the controls like actually suck? Or I feel like if the controls sucked, that's not really a good excuse. But I don't know. You're the lore enthusiast here. You were around. I wasn't. You tell me. And I do like how in this game there's like quite a few. There's quite a few options for, you know, peeking, which is like everybody is like, oh man, you know, Rainbow Six is so innovative for having that, and it was in MGS3 like in 2004. Like, oh wait a minute, I didn't knock out that other guy, did I?
This is HQ.
Here we go again.
Patrol here.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Who's that?
Is he gonna walk all the way down here?
What's wrong? Who's that?
Feeling that would happen. It was terrible on Xbox. I still have it. Wireframes all over the place. Oh. So it was just like a bad port then. Or, well, you said, yeah, because you had the original and then you had the substance and the subsistence versions. Interesting. And that was just like extra content, basically. You're watching DMC, nice. Are you talking about the show on Netflix, or you mean the just the game on YouTube? As an apology, they remade Substance for PS2 and PC and added skateboarding to PS2 only. I see. Yeah, one of these days, Steel, I think you just need to make like the comprehensive Metal Gear history textbook. You should become a professor of Metal Gear. I think that would be fun.
Who's that?
I'm so stupid. Netflix. Is it good? I heard that there were kind of some mixed opinions on it. I heard it was mostly positive stuff, but it's actually not that bad. Yeah. The only one that I've played is DMC5, and that was a really fun game. I still play that occasionally, but not so much anymore. You're on the first episode at the moment. Have you played much of the DMC games? I tried, but Venom isn't Gray Fox. Yeah, that's a good point. Oof. Because all of these fan theories, everybody's gonna try to subvert that and be like, oh, well, actually. So my teammate playing it looked fun as hell. Yeah, it's a very good game. I haven't played any of the games except 5, so I am kind of a fake fan, but no, the gameplay in 5 is so good, dude. It's actually like amazing. You know, another thing that I love about this game is the sound design. And that's kind of a weird thing to say, but what I mean is it's always like the ambient sounds are so realistic. Number one, like inside of a warehouse, I'd expect to hear, you know, the sound of ventilators and fans, stuff like that running. And you've got it's just so well designed from an atmosphere standpoint. I don't know if I've said this on stream, but Fallout New Vegas is, in my opinion, the most atmospheric game I've ever played. And a good amount of that is due to the sound design, and that's something that I think is really underrated in a lot of games. Like, people do not talk about people do not talk about how good sound design is and how important it is in making a game actually feel fun and enjoyable and, you know. Debating on coming to PC on FOBs just to troll Silver. Well, you're gonna be sorely disappointed because he's not playing anymore. He quit, maybe a week or so ago. I don't really remember, but yeah, I don't think he's about that life anymore. I only did the Elder Scrolls games. The atmosphere in those are untouched. Yeah, so I've heard. I really kind of missed out when it came to games, you know. Because so many games are, you know, before my time. I found that little exclamation point trick in the interesting MGS3 thingies video. It's a rabbit. God, this forest gives me so much PTSD or just anxiety because I know that there's traps like everywhere. And I'm not like, you know, with the thermal goggles, it's like absurdly easy to dodge them. Is there a way to get up on that ridge? I thought there was. I don't think there's anything of real import up there, but... yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything useful up here. It's just kind of a... I mean, this is the Ends boss fight arena, so... they had to make it interesting. And yeah, also, who the hell would want to fight a boss in... oh, god damn it. Yeah, shut up, Major. I know how to get out of traps. My hubris. My lust for loot has steered me into danger once again. So that was just life med, and I'm full on those, right? Yeah. Having full life med is such a nice feeling. Oh my god. I do want to say, number one, I have to sort of thank Tacit in a way, because I do realize that my chat rules are not terribly well defined. The one big rule that I have that I do want to make known here is you can pretty much talk about whatever you like. I mean, I would prefer we stay on topic, but it's not really a big deal to me. However, I would appreciate it if we kind of keep the FOB drama chat to a minimum, so no name calling, no this, that, and the other. Oh, John, how are you? I am currently screwing myself over because I am under threat right now. Can I just... don't wake him up, son of a bitch.
What's wrong?
I should not have equipped the goggles here.
This is HQ.
It's harder to aim.
Control here. We're being attacked. Enemy.
Shut up.
What's going on?
They're gonna call in people, but whatever. Will they? I don't
There's
know.
something wrong. Support unit.
Lots of FOB drama starting now. No, you can't even start that because you haven't been playing FOBs. Okay, those guys are all the way over there. Yeah, but all I'm saying is you can kind of talk about whatever you like. I don't particularly care that much. However, yeah, do try to keep the name calling and the references to FOB drama to a minimum. Just because, you know,
This is a
silver's everywhere, silver is the best. His legacy will live on. I think the duct with the face paint. Are you kidding me? I hit that guy. I call BS on that. I'm gonna save here because there's nothing really worth getting in that other area. Is there? Oh shit. Oh
Saving the
no,
game,
did I
Snake?
miss a bunch of stuff? I don't know. Pumping myself up for Delta. Well, this is actually copium in a way. This is me coping with the fact that I won't get to play it because it comes out like the day that I have to move, and I'm not really gonna drop $80 on a game that I'll play for a single day.
Snake,
this is HQ.
These night vision goggles suck. I'm telling you.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Oh, come on. Okay. There's like 3 of them, aren't there? I think the head hitboxes are slightly generous. Oh. Okay, we're good. Silver invented Delta. Oh, 556ers, how's it going? Twin Snakes on the GameCube. I, at one point, considered emulating the Twin Snakes, and then I just never played it. I think I got, like, Dolphin Emulator or something for that? I don't know. I probably shouldn't be saying that, but... Anything under here? No. Yeah. This is lovely. This is exactly what I wanted. All of us here playing the classic Metal Gear games, just having a great time. Am I crazy? There was a face paint in here somewhere. I wanna CQC this guy. I wanna hold him up. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna screw it up this time. I'm not gonna screw it up. I gotta practice, you know? Just like everything.
Speak. I know. Freeze.
Yes. Nice. Okay. I think I got pretty much all of the loot here. Is there something back here? There definitely is, right? There's always something back here. No, it's just the door. I gotta hustle. I probably shouldn't have wasted the time holding that guy up, but whatever. Oh, the food pantry, that's right. Or is this ammo? Yeah. Gun that I'm not gonna use. Bundles that I don't need. Oh shit, okay. I'm good. I'm just gonna put on my scientist outfit. Now I just need to get downstairs. No paint.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Just ordered the Twin Snakes, gonna play it for the first time. No spoilers. Well, I mean, if you've played MGS1, you won't have to worry about those. The only... Can you get the fuck out of the way, dude? I know that there's like a trick that you can do where you punch the guy and then you immediately go into the survival viewer. And that way you can CQC them efficiently. I think the SIG gas spray is on these. Those are bullets. I think it might be downstairs, actually. I don't know. Is there a scientist coming up? Because those guys are dangerous. They can spot you. I know there's a... I'm just gonna... What's in there, by the way? I don't remember. What's in... Is that life med? Is that serum? I think that might just be, like, medicine items. Huh. I'm not here. I need that SIG gas spray. That's what I really need. I don't really remember where that is. I want to say it's downstairs, though. Getting lost in this lab, yeah. Man, GameCube. I'm telling you, man, I missed out on all of this stuff. Hey, dude, how's it going? It's that one. Yeah. Now we're cooking with oil. Or gas. Gas is the expression. I remember now. Yeah. I just gotta be sure not to spam this. But other than that, I should be good. You know what's a little funny, though? Is that, in theory... It's way more suspicious for a scientist to have a... There is a way to get down there, yeah. I got caught on the bathhouse mission on Chaos Theory when I was a kid. Just beat the game for the first time 2 years ago. They just don't make games like they used to. They really don't. I say that as somebody who does not remember any of these games and was not around to play any of them when they first came out. I'm such a poser. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? I wasn't... That's annoying. Did I save? I didn't save. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, it's whatever. Developers didn't actually care if you beat their game or not. Everything is made with kid gloves now. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily disagree. I feel like, yeah, like, my favorite game of all time is Yakuza 0. Highly recommend. I'm gonna plug it here. It's such a fucking good game. Oh my god, it's excellent. And that game is actually kind of difficult, but if you know how to play, you can go on the hardest difficulty and beat it with no problem. It's kind of like... There's this one enemy in the game who's kind of like a mini boss essentially, and he's really strong. He has a lot of health, and his attacks do a lot of damage and knock you down. Mr. Shakedown is what they call him. Oh no, I did save. Okay, no, that's good. I want to CQC that guy right there.
Answer me. Freeze.
Yeah, I feel cool now. So the only...
I think I saw something.
No, you didn't.
Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
I meant to knock him out while he was behind the truck so people wouldn't notice him, but it doesn't really matter. That's all 4 of them. I thought that there was a duct over here. Yeah, there is. It's like right here. It's covered by the grass, isn't it? Or am I crazy? I don't remember. I'm gonna waste so much time doing this. Oh, I found it. I'm a genius. Night vision. See, now the night vision is useful. Oh, Yama. I think that this is just like a white camouflage. I don't know that this does anything. Nope. Okay. Yeah. So, nothing particularly useful there, I guess. I'm seeing a lot of MGS3 streams. Well, when, you know, it's the greatest game of all time. No, I'm kidding. Make me want to play it. You should. You really should. I need to get my... I need to be careful here. I think I should get the scientist outfit. Oh, okay. No, we're gonna not do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back the way I came, because it's just easier to go in through the door. It's just simpler that way. Like, that way I know where everything is. Because there's a bunch of windows in that courtyard. I don't want to risk that. That's not a good idea. Yeah, Splinter Cell, by the way. I've been recommended that one quite a bit, but I never considered playing it very much.
What's wrong?
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, the Master Collection, I really wanted to play the Master Collection because of PC controls like keyboard and mouse, but multiple sources have told me that it sucks, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. Can you go in through these? No, you can't. It's only through the side door, I see. Okay, camouflage, uniform. I just gotta be careful next time. I need to make sure that the scientist in that room is turned around. Because, yeah, and getting through Granny Gorky without getting spotted by a scientist is so annoying. Because they're so astute, and it's really obnoxious that they are. Like, the guards don't care. They're just like, whatever. This is the corner, right? Yeah. Is there anything out here? I think that there's something on that balcony up there, but I don't think there's any. Oh shit. You don't see me. I'm just a scientist, so you shush. Ubisoft hasn't remastered Splinter Cell collection for PS3 onto PS5. Well, of course not. Well, like, why would they do that? Like, this is Ubisoft we're talking about. Like, be realistic, bro. Yeah, here's... Oh, shit. God damn it. He just happened to be right there. Whatever. I'm still making progress. I'm progressing perfectly fine. Yeah. All of these modern companies are too they're too busy trying to make money off of the stupid games that they don't they're too busy making money off of games that have like zero effort put into them. I mean, the Assassin's Creed game that came out recently looked kind of interesting, but it was never going to be Ghost of Tsushima. It's just the gaming world is just so oversaturated these days, and it's a massive shame. Ironside's departure was the final straw for me, even though I knew he was sick. I see Ubisoft tease the fans on their X page by putting a scene from Pandora Tomorrow on it. Is that another Ubisoft series? Or is that just is that something else? Like I said, they just don't make games like they used to. Michael had cancer. That sucks. Yeah, that's an extremely heavy fate to live with, I suppose. I hope he got better. Did his condition improve at all, or did he succumb to it? I hope he didn't. They can't microtransact something, Ubisoft won't do it. Yep. Sounds about right. Getting this face paint is so pointless, but like... Normally I'm not really like a collector of like stuff in games just because I don't really like to go out of my way. I don't really care. But whatever. Oh, nice. That's good. Oh, you can go... Oh, I forgot about this. Claymore. I already have those. I was thinking about using claymores for the Fury, but they do lethal damage, which sucks. Where's the sleeping gas mines for MGS3? People also got mad when the Solidus voice actor wasn't used for Big Boss in MGS4. The dude died of cancer. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Oh, I forgot to get this in my other run through here. Not like it really matters, but... I gotta get in there before he... Is he gonna be suspicious? Is he gonna raise an alert of any kind if he just wakes the... That's not what I meant to do. I meant to get rid of my face paint, not the... Whatever. Nano machines. Yeah, little known mind manipulator lore is that Revengeance was actually my first Metal Gear game that I ever played. Ironside had to leave without wanting to. Blacklist just didn't feel as good to me without him. Voice acting, they chose 20-year-old trying to sound like a senior citizen. Okay, what I need to do first and foremost is just get that Sig gas spray, and then we'll worry about getting the loot. The only thing that I really know about Splinter Cell is I remember seeing a a clip from one of the more recent games, I think it was, and the main character is talking about how he's old at that point, and the main characters they reference Snake essentially. Wasn't there another guy that could do this? Some guy with a bandana, and that had come out. I don't think it was like right after MGS4, but it was somewhere after MGS4, of course, because then they then they made the reference and they were like, oh nah, he quit, and main character, oh, what's his face, Sam Fisher, I think it is. Yeah, Sam Fisher was like, oh, it's just me now. Okay, now is my chance. Oh. Clutch moment. Oh wow, there was nothing useful in here. That's epic. Oh wait. Nothing useful in here. Epic. I want to go up here. Wait, did I get more charges for the Sig gas spray? Huh. Interesting. Wait, I can get the poop camo, right? Oh. I actually really like this section. Because it's just a nice, having to camouflage yourself. The poop camo is in there, right? Or is it in here? Or do you have to punch the door? Called it. Ow. I don't remember what that uniform does. Let's find out. See, I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna read. Why? Foul-smelling uniform. It smells so bad that it attracts lies, but also makes enemies think twice before coming in for a proximity encounter. So more of a combat-centric thing, I guess. Trailer for Sam's entry into Ghost Recon. Use that. Snake is dead, that's why. Chaos Theory does after MGS2. Yeah, like I said, I've never played Splinter Cell properly, so all I saw was that one clip. Speaking of changing voice actors, there was a big controversy a while back when, in the Yakuza series, right? They kind of, there's the main entries, which are the numbered entries, so 0, 3, well, 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of those were... Ooh, Choco Chip. Isn't there a way to get to that area above the... Yeah, I think there's a door there. I think Choco Chip is pretty good for the, I just walked in on that guy in the bathroom. Is there a scientist in here? I sure hope not. Doesn't look like it. Suppressor that I guess I don't really need. I just like prowling through the halls and collecting all the loot and whatnot. Yeah, I just gotta go this way. Anyway, yeah, but essentially, most of the Yakuza games never had an English dub, but for the latest couple of games, they did do an English dub. And there was one game that they used... Okay, now I'm getting a little mixed up. The first Yakuza game ever came out on PS2. That one had an English dub to market it to the Western audience. The English dub is hilarious because basically the script is just the F word a million times. It's so funny. Like, I'm not saying they weren't trying, but there is so much swearing in the Yakuza 1 English dub for PS2. It's hilarious. And essentially, for Yakuza Like a Dragon, which was an entry that, came about quite later in 2020, they used the voice actor for the main character, Kiryu. They used the voice actor from the original Yakuza 1 to voice him in the English dub of that game. Then, after that, they replaced him with somebody else for subsequent games, and the guy that they replaced him with, people were really not a fan of. And there was a big controversy because everybody thought he was this YouTuber that got the role, and everybody thought that he wasn't really qualified, and this, that, and the other, and there was a big controversy, and his voice is kind of not fitting in my opinion, but he's gotten better. He's done the voice in, I think, 2 games now, so he's a bit better with it, I think. So that guy's gonna walk out the door. Do not cause an alert, I swear to God. Did he just, like, pass out? What the hell was that? Did the door knock him over? What the fuck? Bro just spontaneously fell over. That's so goofy. I know that there's a life medicine in one of these cells. I don't think there's anything else in these cells that I need. I'm just gonna go back upstairs. Personally, I didn't mind Kiefer Sutherland at all in MGS5. Yeah, I think Kiefer Sutherland was honestly, you know, not really a bad choice at all. And it's kind of funny because it's like, if you were to go through and compare the voice lines of Kiefer Sutherland to David Hayter, they sound pretty similar. Like, and that's not even, like, I'm not even just saying that. Like, that's, like, straight up. Oh, that's a SIG spray bullet. Wait, I thought that there was Mark 22 bullets in here. Does it replace it once you get the SIG spray? Interesting. Okay, I got all this stuff in there. Now I have to go around back and get through the scientist area that I absolutely detest. Because it's, like, damn near impossible to get through that place without them fucking seeing you. You're playing as Silver. Yeah, I don't know if... I do kind of feel like he did snub David Hayter, but... to be honest... It's in this one, right? Yeah.
What's wrong?
That'll do. Silver plays us. They don't call him El Mejor for nothing. Oh my god, I hate this section so much. How the hell am I supposed to get through here? That's how. Haha! I am El Mejor. I really wish they released that guitar track. I love that. That's so good. Is that in any official, like, media? Is there a way to download that? I love that tune so much.
If you're looking for Sokolov, he's not here anymore.
I watched the interview about David
Put
Hayter,
that
and he
thing
did.
away.
The voice actors
Spoil
here
my
confirmed
drink.
it. That he snubbed David Hayter, you mean?
So, you're the intruder everyone's talking about. Typical capitalist dog. No manners.
Yeah, shut up, bro. You're an alcoholic. And you can't even drink properly.
And who are you?
You mean you've never heard of me? And you call yourself an agent? Very well, then.
Old Metal Gear. It's on the MGS3
I
OST.
am Alexander Leonovich Granin,
Which they did not put
a man of the
on
philosopher's legacy.
Spotify. They didn't put any of that on
Passed through
Spotify.
a where-
I hate that. That sucks. Boo.
Why are you helping me?
Kojima never even told him
Unlike
he wasn't
Sokolov.
coming back.
The thought-
Yeah, that's pretty fucked. Aren't the guards gonna get suspicious if I use the box, though? I mean, I'll do it, but... Let me save here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've surpassed the 25
Saving the
save
game, Snake?
limit. In fact, I'm almost sure I have. Can I use the sig spray from inside the box? Is that how that works? I'll believe it when I see it. You can't use it from inside the box.
Snake?
Okay. I think I'm gonna do is the exact same thing that I did last time, which is wait for him to get out of my way. Oh, is that another battery right there? Nope, okay. Come on, go back to your desk. Run. Damn it! Okay, I shouldn't have rolled. Take the air in front of you. Okay. Maybe I'll try that then. If I really wanted to, I guess I could just kind of brute force it, because that guy turns around. I'll get the... Although, to be fair, that might be a bit more difficult, because the guards are facing me when I'm coming out of the room. Silver is the man who did everything. How long have I been going now? An hour and 50 minutes. You can lure the soldier into the room with you. Okay, okay, that'll be useful. Yeah, Big Boss sold the world and Silver bought it. He's a millionaire, isn't he, Silver? At least that's what the lore is. That's what I've heard. Glad I saved right when I did, because that's a good time to do so. Silver buys the world. Oh, brother. Okay. Okay. I will say, for future reference, the Silver talk does fall under the no FOB drama talk, so we could minimize that. That'd be cool. Not I know that it's mostly just like an inside joke, but then we have all those copy pastas about him, and it's, I know, I know. We can talk about more Splinter Cell, though, if you want. I don't care what we talk about, as long as it isn't FOB drama. Because that's just not my... that's just not my forte. I can't wait to cheese the fear. Oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. Nah, you're good, bro. So... okay, that was a good one. I'll give you that. Come here, bruh. Come on. And he just doesn't care.
Huh? What's that sound?
Can I, like... That did not work. Okay. So do that. Can I just use the box now? Is that just like... there isn't another guard in here, I don't think. Are they gonna get suspicious if they see the box? I'm assuming they will. Box, box, box. That's what everybody's telling me. I just don't want him to like look at it and be like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm getting tired of FOBs. Scientists are canonically dumb. Great, lovely. Excellent. I'll grab this. Maybe I'm pushing my luck a little bit now. It's fine. There's a guard in there, isn't there? Can I lure that guard out? Nope, not you. Shut up. Scientists don't see the croc cap. Canonic. Yeah, you wean yourselves off of Delta and FOBs in preparation for Delta. I like that plan. Can I get that guard over here?
What was that noise?
There we go. No problemo. Ha. Oh yeah, dude. And that's bullets, right? Yep. Yeah, they're out here building a brand new weapon the likes of which the world has never seen, yet they can't tell when there's an intruder hiding in a box walking across their field of vision. It can be hard to quit them, and the concepts are just exhausted at this point. Yep, I would agree. See, and I'm fine if we talk about, like, you know, our gripes with FOBs. I just don't want it to devolve into, oh, well, this person said this about this person and this, that. I just don't want it to turn into that, you know what I mean? But other than that, I think I'll change my camo right now. I'll do leaf, the woodland face paint on. Why did I stand up? Alright, where's everybody else? I just need to get outside. Yeah, so I can just go through the door that is not over there. It's in the other area. Yeah, they can't see me. No, I'm good. There's guards, like, by this door, though, right? Gotta be careful of that. Yeah. You and I have a pretty similar perspective, I think, John, with just the... Oh, you're kidding me. I should have crouched there. Shit. Okay, well, I know how to get through the rest of the lab, so that's not really a big deal. Yeah, there's just no... Oh, the gator suit? Oh, yeah, that'll be fun. I wonder if that is... I bet what they're gonna do is they're just gonna make it so that, like, the guards are just more aware when you're in the water. I feel like they're gonna buff the AI a little bit, so then the croc suit will be, like... I don't know. Trying to minimize drama in FOBs always creates more drama. I can attest to that personally. Just play VR missions. MGS5 was never a favorite, nor is it ever the one that I liked. Could list 15 Metal Gear titles that I enjoy and not have MGS5 on it. And never forget, guys, never forget, Snake's Revenge is canon. Or the series is ruined. I don't even play FOBs in God Drama. I've seen a couple of your videos, 556, about FOBs, but yeah, I don't think that you did a ton of them on FOBs or like PvP or anything like that. I've wanted to make a video kind of explaining all of my reasoning for leaving
What's that sound?
MGS5. I should go over here, actually. Although he doesn't... It's not really going to matter. Because I'm... Come on, bro.
Get out of here!
What's that sound?
He's not really going to care because I'm in the scientist disguise. 556 had a funny PvP video where he played as quiet. Oh, Lord. Yep, that'd do it.
What's that sound?
Yeah, you're right. Those scientists do have selective vision, don't they? Because they can see the croc cap, but not the cardboard box. That's really odd. I wonder what that box is doing here. Surely it's not an intruder of any kind. Can I just... Who cares? Yeah, okay. It's not that deep. I don't really need to worry about that too much. Scientists are canon, but Rising isn't? Oh, man. No, I'm telling you, in my head, Rising is canon. And you can debate and you can say this, that, and the other, but to me it is. I don't think and I never rank that game when I talk about my favorite Metal Gear games. I always talk about the solids and never about Revengeance or anything like that. Leave me alone, dude. Shut up. Yeah, that's very, very frustrating. Nobody ever talks about Revengeance and how great it is. You committed a mortal sin according to the scholars in this community. I have a degree in FOBology. I think that just means you don't go outside, bro.
Who was that? Huh? What's wrong? Who's that?
Are you joking? Konami doesn't know what they're talking about, yeah. It's just crazy. It's such a great game. And it did have Snake's Revenge is canon and Snake Eater proves it. Yeah, I just feel like it lines up perfectly. And the thing that I love about Revengeance is that it follows that. Do you ever try to want to speed run an MGS title? Ooh. I don't know. I mean, okay, I feel like if I was going to speedrun an MGS title, it wouldn't be this one. Because I feel like Snake Eater is kind of difficult. NES Metal Gear, wow. You just need a game where aiming and shooting is gonna accomplish a good amount of, like, I feel like MGS2 would be a pretty good option, but MGS2 is a bit long. Just because, like, aiming and like taking people down in MGS2. I suck at speedruns, my brain doesn't process that fast, but they're fun to watch. Yeah, I agree.
Huh? What's that sound?
And I said this before and I'll say it again, but the thing that I really do like about the old Metal Gear titles is that they force you to develop just different methods of, you know, going through the different areas, because every area is different. Can speedrun the virtuous mission. That might not be a bad idea. That would be a good place to start, I almost feel like. Can you get back to work? Can you don't hug the wall. Don't let the scientist see you. defeated all the cheater and won. It's in my Metal Gear Retro playlist. Oh, sweet. Here's a question. Now, mainly both to John and to Steel, how did you guys get into Metal Gear? I've been curious about this mainly for Steel, just because, you know, he's literally the Metal Gear encyclopedia. But for anybody who has an interesting story, or for anybody who was there when the series kicked off, like, how did you get into that? Because I feel like Metal Gear was not really Nintendo. Interesting. I just feel like it wasn't really, should I use Splitter? I'll use Splitter the second I get out, because that'll be a little better for indoor. Because I just feel like there wasn't really any, you know, Metal Gear Solid I feel like was not popular, or it wasn't, I don't know. Just found MGS2 in a thrift store. Oh, who would ever do that? Put Metal Gear in a thrift store? Heresy. Will do just nicely. Happy Harry's. Let's see. Woodland, yeah. I just found Metal Gear. Okay, my cousin gave me Metal Gear for Nintendo, then a year later I found Snake's Revenge. After that, the trailer for MGS1 released. So wait a minute, are you saying Metal Gear 1 for Nintendo? Was that a thing? Or am I misinterpreting? I'm not entirely sure if I'm reading this correctly. Okay, this time I won't screw it up. Promise. I had a chipped PS1 and mate got a copy of MGS1 randomly in 1998. Cost £5 for the game. Oh, those were the days, weren't they? Now the Switch 2 is like, oh, you need to pay $80. Like, come on, bro. Because I'm a pacifist, I always feed the dogs. Oh god, that's, in daytime, that's like an absolute... What the hell? What's that? Weird. Suppressor? Oh. Yeah, well. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the fear, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Just because, or I could keep going, but I do need to eat lunch. Decisions. How to best waste my time. Oh, you gotta bounce 556. Oh wait, I need to get my equipment here before I can get rid of that one. 1911, AK-47. I need... Do I have any stuns? Oh, shit. Oh, no. I don't know if I have any stun grenades. Oh, whew, thank God. That was a little... Ooh, okay, that could have been really bad. See you later, 556. Have a good day, man. That could have been really bad if I didn't have that. I shall... Right. I need revival pill, fake death. Okay, I think I have everything I need, basically. Stun grenade. Iguzo, let's go. This will be fun. I only need one, yeah. I love his death sound in this game. I don't know why. It's time to get the greatest camo in the game without any effort at all. Really? No! The cheese, no! Okay, you know what? This works, actually. Is this gonna work, though? Because it's pretty hard to stamina kill him, right? Isn't it? I might want to have to... I should save here, and then I can just restart if I need to. Hopefully the fear doesn't have a
You going to save?
stupid, goofy hitbox for his head like the pain does. I don't think so, though. That's a bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Should have aimed more carefully, maybe, I'm not sure. If I had a Patriot, that would have been 10 times easier.
Good luck.
Because it doesn't... It's not exclusive to... the, I'm gonna do the thermal. Oh man, I forgot how annoying this guy was to fight. Wow, okay. I think I'm gonna have to restart that. That did not work out. Grr, that's annoying. I don't think I have any rotten food. I wish I did. That's what I wanted to do, is I wanted to get rotten food and then throw it to him. But that kind of takes up a lot of space in my inventory. What are you gonna do? I know how to do this strategy, so... what I needed to do is I needed to reload quicker. That was my problem. I didn't do that. I didn't reload my gun quick enough. I also know that if you do kind of the same thing but use a torch, you can actually get his health down to 0. And he won't die because apparently he wasn't like programmed to respond to fire damage, which is a little silly, but whatever. Yeah, I wonder if this... I wonder if this strategy was almost like done intentionally so that you could actually get a stamina kill, because, you know, like I said, he's so quick and eats food so much and refills his... That didn't work. I screwed it up. Do I have another death pill?
What
It's annoying. I gotta use this stunner. Oh god. I think at that point the fear, man, I feel bad for him because his senses are really he's got really sensitive sight, hearing, smell. I'd feel bad because man, I'd feel bad for the poor guy because that would just be like so much sensory overload. All those stun grenades at the same time. Oof. Could do the snare trap if I wanted. Is this another strategy? Do you have to like get him to like run into one of those traps that like grabs him by his ankles or something and then you can like kind of I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I think I just need to aim the stupid stun grenade better because I threw it in front of me. It needs to hit like the tree or something. Yeah, they call me as my dead body hits the floor. Oh, you cut the snare.
Real fear was about to begin.
Why does he turn around there? That's kind of annoying. Oh my god, I screwed it up again. Come on. Where'd he go?
I'm getting hungry.
Shit. No. Oh, son of a bitch. So close. So are you saying like if you get yourself caught and then you drop down on him and it like does a bunch of damage or something? I'm assuming that's how that works. Yeah, I know. I'm not very good with the unequip re-equip type thing. That's weird. I feel like I got I hit him twice after I got him down pretty far and he didn't die. I wonder if it's tied to maybe he had to be still stunned during that. I don't know. Yeah, I almost feel like this strategy, this was put in here intentionally, just so that you could actually get bring a Fulton launcher, so that you could actually get a stamina kill. But maybe I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Probably. Oh, guys, I'm stupid. All I needed to do is, quiet auto wormhole energy wall. I would, solve all my problems right there. Come on. I gotcha. Yeah, I just gotta be a little bit quicker with the stun and aim the gun a little better.
Dead already. Just when real fear was about to begin.
Oh god, I don't even think I want to know what's gonna happen when I try to fight the Fury, though. I think that's gonna suck majorly. Is that gonna hit him? Yes, it will. Oh, that was worse. He has a lot of stamina on this difficulty. Oh!
No!
Can I do that again? Hold on. Surely I can't do it again. I think he's gone. I don't know where he went. Oh! Where is he? Is he in a tree? eating something poisoned. I need him to eat something. Oh, he vomited. Dude. I don't know if I'm even gonna have to worry about this. Watch as he throws up and I win. Where is this son of a... So close. Oh, let's go.
The fear! The fear! I see it! The fear!
I cannot imagine being like 8 and playing this game, or like 12 and seeing that shit. Oh my god, I would not sleep at night. That was lucky. He was shooting down the food or whatever. That's actually crazy, because I threw the stun grenades, and those, like, killed a couple, like, poison animals or something. So then he ate those. Venom? Venom snake. Sorry. Oh, sorry, not Venom Snake, I mean Gray Fox. Now here's a question. Is there, or is there not, a life med around here? Spider uniform, let's go. There should be, right? Yeah, up there. So there's that life med that I can just grab. I'll use one here. Because I need the health. Let's go. Now then, we have to go back through the other area. Right.
Can't complain.
DPM and lay on the ground for... Yeah, I think that's what also... That's another thing I was thinking about doing. Although, yeah, no, I've got pretty much all my health back. So... I'll get into this other... I'll get into the warehouse and I'll save. And then I think I'll call it quits here. We'll pick up from this point next time. Got about 2 bosses. I think we did pretty good. Oh yeah, the spider camo. That always like, I always forget that just is, you know, the best camo in the game, and it's like that. The end begins. Camouflage. Imagine it started draining my my stamina while I was just equipping it in the survival viewer. That would be pretty stupid. Yeah. What does the fly camo do? It makes you smell, so that way enemies won't like approach you too close, which sounds kind of useless, but actually seems to be not that bad. Anyway, I think this will be where I call it for today. I gotta eat some lunch. Got some nice leftover pizza, so that'll be fun. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We'll keep this going. Now I'm terrified that I actually got an alert at one point, or I killed somebody and I forgot about it, and now I'm continuing, but I don't know. I don't think I did though. Where the next time a soldier approaches you while in a... Ooh,
Snake,
that's a good
have you ever
one.
seen Jason and the Argonauts?
Good idea.
Can't say I have.
It's based on Greek mythology. There's this ship called the Argo, and it sets sail in search of the Golden Fleece.
I remember seeing the scene
Along
with
the
the
way, it
skeletons.
encounters many dangers.
Really good scene.
They run into all kinds of monsters, like bronze giants and the deadly 7-headed Hydra and the vicious bird-like harpies. The most spectacular part of all was the battle scene with an army of skeletons. It was like they were actually standing up and fighting.
Stop motion
Are
was
you
crazy.
serious?
If you don't believe me, go see it for yourself. Then you'll understand the magic of...
Hey, wait a minute. Paramedic is just Kojima's self-insert. Wait a minute. She yaps about movies 24/7. That's just Kojima. That's just Kojima talking. What the heck? Okay. Anyway, with that aside, thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll do this again sometime soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. But thanks for all the tips. Thanks for the help. Glad that we had a good time. I'll see every